Hello, and welcome to another edition of Day Drinking with Kevin. Today we're in Paso Robles at the Fableist Wine Company. The Fableist was started by two winemakers, Kurt and Andrew, and both of them were famous in their own rights, but they decided to come together to develop a winery that tells stories. And if we're lucky enough, maybe we can even get Debbie and Kathy to tell us a few of those stories.
Fableist is that our founding partners, Andrew and Kurt, when they got together and founded the company, they decided to that people that get together and drink wine like to tell tales, and so they like Aesop's Fables. Okay. And so all of our wines and varietals have a fable and a moral to the story, and generally a good reason that has to do with the wine as to why we chose that particular fable, or sometimes it's whimsical, sometimes it's an inside joke, sometimes it has to do with what it takes to make the wine. So,
okay, I like it.
And most of what I'm pouring for you today, other than this first one, is wines that come from fruit grown on this estate, which is 120 acres of vines and olive trees. We also make olive oil, which you're going to have a chance to sample here. And we only made 75 cases of these, and we're down to about 10 of each right now, because they're made for our membership and for people coming to the tasting room. And we'll start with this, and then we can go explore anything you want to try that we make. I'm happy to pour for you. Reserve 2019 Chardonnay, which is a beautiful Chardonnay that has all neutral oak and really no malolactic fermentation. So this is a pure expression of the Chardonnay grape that has, it's just really refreshing. A little lemon sugar maybe on it. Well liked. I've got maybe 7 cases of this left. So let's see what you think.
This is the fable of the bee and Jupiter. A queen bee journeyed to Mount Olympus to offer Jupiter a pot of her bee's finest honey. Delighted with her gift, Jupiter promised to grant any request she desired. "Give me a sting," she replied, "so that if any mortal attempts to steal my honey, I may kill him." Jupiter loved mankind and was disappointed by the bee's spiteful wish. "You may have your request," he answered, "but when you strike another, you will leave your sting behind, and it will cost you your life. Evil wishes, like chickens, come home to roost."
Fable number 67. Two Travelers and the Axe. 2 men were traveling along the road when one of the travelers stopped to pick up an axe. "Look what I have found," he said. "What luck!" "Do not say I have found an axe. We have found it," his companion replied, but the first man would not concede. Suddenly the owner of the axe came running back to them, shouting in anger. "We are in great danger," the first man said, but his companion stopped him. "No, you are in danger. You cannot say we now. He who shares the danger ought to share the prize."
And this reminds me a lot of a French white Burgundy, like a Montrachet. It's very fruit forward, yet dry. Has a little cardamom on the nose, and Munster cheese and baked apples on the palate. And the fable really pertains to this wine because it has a milk pail on the label. All of our artwork is driven by what the fable is. Normally it's who comes out on top in the fable that ends up on most of the labels, and you can tell who was winning the fable. This is the fable of the Milkmaid and her pail. This is a tale of a milkmaid who has milked her cow, and she's heading back to the barn with the pail of milk on her head, and she's thinking about all the great things that are going to come from this milk. She's going to be able to make cream and butter, and she'll sell that. And once she sells that, she'll have enough money to buy chickens. Chickens will get her eggs, and she'll sell the eggs. And with the eggs, she'll have enough money to buy a beautiful dress. And all the young men of the village will be courting her and wanting to become her lover. But she's going to play hard to get. And she's thinking about playing hard to get and being coy, and she tosses her head to the side, and the milk spills. So the point of this fable is that winemaking is a precarious business. You have to be careful every day what you're doing, and you don't want to get too far ahead of yourself. You need to stay focused on the task at hand, and that's particularly important when you're making a wine like this, because you let it go a day too long in the skin contact and you've got bitterness and everything. So I hope you enjoy this.
Thank you.
Dave, we have had a fantastic day here at the Fableist, and it's all because of you. You have made our visit so very special with the amazing charcuterie, the fantastic wines, the stories, and all of the little tidbits that makes this place so special. So we would like to give you a Day Drinking with Kevin t-shirt.
Great.
Okay, wear it with pride, sir.
I shall.
Remember, you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
I love it. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you very much.
And to all of our day drinkers out there, if you have a chance to come to Paso Robles, and you can come to the Fableist Wine Company, ask for Dave, and he will take very good care of you. Until next time, this is Kevin McGuire saying, salute.
Thanks.